Putin and Americans at voting booths while he talks about the horrible state of the country. In one episode, Mulder discovers that someone trying to silence him is a Russian contractor who was given special security clearance by the executive branch of the government, insinuating, of course, that the president is trying to get him whacked. As you know, every few months throughout the first term of the Trump administration, the mainstream media repeated the same news cycle about the possibility that President Trump may be removed from office by enacting the 25th Amendment, which allows the expulsion of the president if the majority of the cabinet agree that he's
really, it's Doctor. What a faggot.
The vice president taking over, and
he's gonna shock.
Dreams have been fueled by the gossip columnist Michael Wolff and his tabloid trash books that were, of course, hailed by the mainstream media for his supposed anonymous sources inside the White House who said that the possibility was being discussed every day. The left's desperate hope that the 25th Amendment could end their Trump nightmare caused the issue to get written into the plots of various political dramas on television, allowing those with Trump derangement syndrome to have the emotional satisfaction for a fleeting moment that it had actually happened. And these plots really serve to plant seeds in people's minds.
Oh, wow. You're a faggot, bro.
They would grow to increase the discussions and the pressure about actually doing such things to President Trump. The Showtime series Homeland, a spy thriller about the Department of Homeland Security, is just one of numerous shows to include this plot point. Before President Trump, such a topic was never addressed in a political drama or thriller. The 25th Amendment was just an obscure provision.
Hey, let's lead him away.
But it's included in the Constitution in case the president becomes mentally incapacitated. Democrats, however, hope to use it as a political weapon. CBS's political drama Madam Secretary did the same thing, and in the show, after the cabinet voted in favor of removing the president by enacting the 25th Amendment, he addressed the nation, announcing that he would be
you getting generous, bitch.
For putting the country first. On ABC also aired a 20.
Okay, that was some bullshit.
His vice president plotted to invoke the power, hoping to have him removed as president. Michael J. Fox even guest starred as the prosecutor for the cabinet, which ultimately failed in removing Sutherland, but succeeded in making an entire episode about the 25th Amendment, which was the whole point in the first place. Even the CW.
Oh wow, that shouldn't even touch me, but okay.
About the Superman franchise that focuses on Superman's cousin also aired an episode where Kara, aka Supergirl, who, like Clark Kent, works as a reporter, published an expose on the president conspiring with arch-villain Lex Luthor, resulting in the cabinet invoking the 25th Amendment to have him removed. As the characters are sitting watching the
I'm out, bitch. I'm out.
One of them turns to Kara, congratulating her and praising the power of the press. She replies that even though she
right in your face, bitch.
Never get through it, they kept chipping away until they brought the truth to light. Hollywood's anti-Trump and anti-conservative propaganda goes a lot further than this, however, and it gets a lot darker.
Wow, you're such a bitch, bro.
Day in and day out for 4 years now, hoping to convince people that President Trump needs to go and trying to silence those of us who support him. And next week, if you haven't voted already, you're going to have to get to the polls no matter what. Cast your vote for the president, send a message to the...
I do have a decisive. I do have decisive, so we probably can't, you know.
They stand for, that we're immune to their lies. We don't worship celebrities or care whatsoever what they think is best, and we're not going to let them destroy our culture or our country or our lives without a fight.
Hurry up, asshole.
Serious little presentation here. You've really enjoyed my new book, Hollywood Propaganda, How TV, Movies, and Music Shape Our Culture. Lots of stuff in there that I can't get into here on YouTube for obvious reasons, but
let's get the fuck up out of here.
Ordered in paperback on Amazon.com.
I know exactly where his totem is, so I'm going for it right now.
Amazon listing in the description below, so head on over there and check it out.
Bye bye, totem. Fuck.
Fox News contributor, former GOP candidate, author of The 3 C's That Made America Great: Christianity, Capitalism, and the Constitution. So, Governor, if he doesn't say man, does it count? Come on.
Of course it counts.
Governor, thank you so much. Glad to have you here today on Fox and Friends. We are glad to have you anyway, we knew we could count on you. We want to get your take on a number of topics, including, we're 9 days out 56 million Americans have cashed
Shit,
the
he's
ballot.
coming.
You even waited in the rain yesterday to vote
Coming this
early.
way.
And what's it like how could you wait in the rain in line? I gotta believe you're maybe
Is he after me again?
But what's your take on the energy?
You're fucking garbage, bro. Wow, that shouldn't even touch me, but okay.
And I don't see it for Joe Biden.
Someone get him off the fucking hook, please.
Against Donald Trump.
Get him off the hook.
But I don't see people who are going out and saying, I just love how Joe Biden lays it out there. I mean, that would be, if they said it, a bunch of malarkey. Because he doesn't.
Come on, somebody's got to get him off the goddamn hook.
The debate, he honestly seemed to be fading. And I'm not trying to be unkind. I'm just saying that his words.
There's a way I can get there in time,
He was
but
out of
nope.
gas. And it was very evident watching in those last moments. Yesterday, watching his speech, when you see him, he's like an angry man standing on his porch telling you to get off
Good
his
shit.
lawn. You know, he's got those eyes squinted and he's saying, there they are, a bunch of chumps out there. And it just seems like this is not a guy who's happy. He's angry and he's flailing. You know, I just think a lot of people are going to ask themselves, is this guy capable of being president? If you don't work hard to become president, what makes you think he will work hard if he becomes president? He has basically, as they love to say, put a lid on it and has been under the lid now in these final days of the campaign. That's unbelievable and unprecedented.
Governor, I want to ask you about a populist message, because I think both candidates have really attempted to convey that populist message. Joe Biden now coming out and saying that Trump has forgotten about the forgotten man. This is him in Pennsylvania on Saturday. Take a listen.
Barack and I worked hard to earn and win your votes in 2000.
Yeah, bullshit. We only voted for Barack, not you, dumbass. And we were sadly mistaken.
I thought it was great.
We shouldn't have voted for y'all, because y'all were pieces of shit.
But
Just saying.
understand why. Some people voted
First
for Donald
fucking
Trump.
president.
They believe if they weren't seen or being respected or heard.
Where's the other
Running
one?
around saying he represents the forgotten man, a woman in this country. I get it. Then he got elected and he immediately forgot the forgotten man.
Is that
Come on with this fucking leg, bro.
work?
It's ridiculous. It was Trump that got the tax cuts for the forgotten man, that put money in the pockets of every single worker in this nation.
Ah, thanks for bringing him right to me, you idiot.
Their pockets got heavier, not lighter, when Donald Trump passed that tax cut. They know if they're a small business operator, it got easier to run their business when Donald Trump took the regulatory burden off.
Yeah, it was this way.
If they're a firearms owner, they know that Donald Trump has protected their Second Amendment rights and hasn't threatened it. And
Oh yeah, we need to help Bella.
what we saw in this
No!
list. If they're pro-life, they're no longer.
No, we gotta help him. We gotta help him. Take some hits if you have. No, fuck. That sucks.
You know, this is nonsense. Of all the things that Joe Biden has said, I think he forgot his own record as vice president and his record as a Democrat over these past few years. And he seems to have forgotten the positions he's taken, because he's taken a position to protect the elitists, to protect the people who went after Donald Trump from the highest levels of government. And there are a lot of people in America that look at that and say, if you could do that to the President of the United States, what could you do to me? And I hope people understand that this isn't about Donald Trump, it's about them. And they need to vote accordingly and not let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get in, who believe in a big, heavy-footed government on their necks.
The fight for the forgotten man. It's a campaign message. I think it goes back to Calvin Coolidge. And by the way, Governor, you won't be forgotten here for having my back on Come On Man, whether or not Come On counts. Come on, Governor. Always. Be welcome. All right, Governor, thanks for your time today.
You bet.
Got a teabag, bitch.
Here's the election choice on defense and foreign policy.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Fucked up, bro. I fucked it up. I fucked it up, bro. I fucked it up.